software, let's assume this is a web page or mobile application, a functional requirement would be simply a website having a home page. It could talk about the way you store your data. It could be the way you look into your own accounts. Now let's look at these two. We never say the application will always be available, and we consider this a requirement. This is not there. But once you say the website must be 99.7% uptime, so this here indicates how good the performance and the reliability on this application would be, which is simply non-functional requirements. So in simple words, functional requirements do assess what to be implemented, but non-functional assess how it will be implemented. Okay? And these measures are usually in terms of numbers. So here I'm saying the home page should load within 1.5 seconds. Okay? Not less. Less than this, it means it's not passing this test. When we say it reached level 4 encryption, this is very specific. When we say the capacity of 5,000 logged in users at one time, this is now the bandwidth and overhead. We're having website available, let's say 99.7% of the time. The website is compatible with iOS 12.8 and above. Again, this is, that's which one? Which feature? That's interoperability. This one, exactly, interoperability. So here we're limiting it to the platform type or.
So usually when numbers are included, it's non-functional.
Again?
When you specify with numbers, it's non-functional.
Not necessarily. So when I say I have, let's say, 3 web pages in my application, this is functional, right? When I say, for example, the home page lists 3 possible options, let's say, to add something to a cart, this is a number still, but this is functional, right? But again, how this happens, so when you talk about performance, speed, about, let's say, number of users, the backup, the security, these are all non-functional. So the best thing you can do is ask yourself, am I building it, or it can be done through services, okay? Or let's say APIs, or sometimes hardware machines. So sometimes it depends on the device itself to say this is secured or not. Depends on how many server is running to take care of your own request. This can indicate the speed behind, and so on. But let's have a look at this scenario here. Who can read it out? يلا for +1.
يلا أنا تكفى.
I need a mobile application to maintain and monitor my daily tasks. I need a mobile application to maintain and monitor my daily fitness routine. I want to log different types of workouts such as running, cycling, and strength training, along with the duration, distance, and calories burned. The app should seamlessly connect to my smartwatch to count and to automatically track key health metrics like heart rate, step count, and active minutes without requiring manual input. I would like to set weekly and monthly fitness goals such as the number of workouts or total calories to burn, and track my progress in real time. Additionally, I need clear and visually appealing charts and summaries to review my performance trends over time. It would be also helpful if the app sends personalized notifications or reminders when I have been inactive for too long or when I'm close to achieving or missing a goal, ensuring that I stay motivated and consistent in meeting my fitness targets.
Perfect. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. Now let's try to read this scenario. It's the requirement as it's mentioned actually through the client side. Okay. Now let's try to extract the right requirements, functional requirements from this scenario. Do you see any non-functional requirements, by the way, in this description? No. Anything related to speed or security or no? Right. So everything he asked it for, user requirements, right? Functional user requirements. Okay. Can you tell me some of them?
Logging.
Yes, please. Yes.
The app should
give it to me within a context, like one full phrase. Yeah.
Okay. The app should connect to the smartwatch so that it could track the health metrics.
Excellent, very good. Yes.
Maintain and monitor my daily fitness routine.
Excellent, very good. Yes.
The app should connect to my smartwatch to automatically track.
Same, excellent, perfect. Yes. Farah, yes.
my app, my watch, I wanted to have clear and visual appealing charts that summarizes to review my performance trends over time.
Okay, so again, we mention it from our own perspective, not from the user perspective. So the application has to 1, 2, 3. Okay, you don't say it like the client mentioned it. So the way we write it usually should go through like official technical writing stuff. Okay, yes, please.
The app should log different types of workouts, duration, distance, and calories.
Excellent. Yes.
My app should send me notifications to remind me that I have the mood.
Okay, again, say it from the user side. Say it like an application functionality to apply to all users.
The app?
Yeah, start with this.
Oh,
So the
the app
application.
should send personalized notifications or reminders when I have been inactive for too long.
Excellent. Very good. Yes.
The app must have a clear and visually appealing chart and
Excellent.
summarize to review my performance trend.
Not mine.
My, sorry,
Two.
the performance مثلا بدل mine.
Perfect. Okay. Yes, please.
I want to ask the requirement there when they say that the app should send personalized notifications when they've been inactive. Can that not be non-functional? Because
Can that not be a
like
function you mean?
can that be non-functional?
No, notifications still are part of your application. So
Isn't
you
it
will
like
still include
monitoring
this.
like time? Because
The frequency of these notifications is non-functional. The frequency, the time it takes to be sent,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
and how many users can receive the same notification at the same
Because
time.
that's like kind
This
of
is non-functional. So again, remember, the feature itself is functional, but how it is made,
frequency is
non-functional.
Okay.
Excellent, very good. Clear now? Okay. Now let's get back into some models. First of all, how would you collect requirements? Yes, Maran. From the user, how? Any technique? What's wrong? Wallah, what's wrong? I want to know. You have an example?
Yes.
Okay. طيب. Excellent, excellent. So collecting resources, that might help. Excellent. So it could be the scenario of having the stakeholder ready, coming to you knowing what he wants. We explained this before, right? So in that case, all you do is collecting these requirements through one-to-one. Yeah.
Can I contribute?
Yeah, please.
The developer or the team can also visit the site and record the daily routine
Excellent.
of the clients and plan accordingly.
Excellent. Yes, so you can have a physical visit. You can start like reporting whatever requirements you have. Excellent. This can come through interviews. Yes. So you meet people one by one. You ask them questions. Any sort of questionnaires or observations can apply in case the end user doesn't know how to explain this. So you just go by observation. You try to know what they do so you can turn it into a system feature. You can analyze data, as Maram mentioned, so you just go into some readings. You look into their current system, their documentations, what kind of data has been through for over, let's say, 1-2 years, how the system deals with this information, and so on. You can decide to meet a focus group. So focus group means I'm picking, let's say, 3 people, and I'm discussing this entire topic with them. Like, as I told you, for example, APIT visit, it's happening, let's say, next week. So part of assessing, let's say, the program, they do it every 5 years, the renewal part, yeah? So if they want the best group to tell them what happened 5 years ago and now, which year will it be? Alumni, right? So graduates. They have seen 4 years, so they were there since last APIT, yeah? And they have witnessed all of the changes. So if they want good data, they go for alumni. Is it, like logically speaking, is it reliable to just interview freshmen?
No.
They haven't seen anything. They don't know how this program was last year, right? So this is now the idea. All right, or you can do it one by one, as we mentioned, like you go through and meet people randomly, or you try to look into some use cases. Okay, so what are the important things that has to be part of our application? Now, to ease that process, because you might end up with a document that has hundreds of requirements, and this is not reliable, we go for need assessment and prioritization. We try to look into, okay, what is it, the important part that I need to have, let's say, within 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Remember when we said we're having sprints over 4 weeks? How would you decide which one is important? Which one goes first?
The unpaid?
So this one tells you, okay? One of the most common models we know as Moscow model. Moscow model represents the must have, should have, could have, won't have. So imagine now having hundreds of these stories, okay, or we call it backlog items, and we try to classify them as a must, or a should, or a could, or a want. Want is excluded, low priority, yeah? Now could is something that's fancy to have, but not necessarily being done, right? So if I don't have time for it, command could be skipped. Must have priority 1, high priority, yeah? So this has to be delivered no matter what. It's the key feature that I need to show that client or the end user. Should have priority 2, so it's important stuff, but I don't have to start with it, yeah? Like when we say, for example, all applications have login registration systems. Do we start with this step number 1? No. Keep this here. Should have a login page. Yeah.
Isn't the client the one who decides what's most important?
Could be based on their own needs. So I need this module to be up and running as soon as possible. Could be a component, okay? So I want the payment module, let's say, to be perfect. If we're talking about banking, payroll has to be up and running. So this is my priority as a client. But again, it depends on the process model you are using. Are you engaging with the end user directly? Are you using incremental models to get and collect their feedback frequently? See now how is it linked? Yes, please.
Doctor, what's the difference between this model and the unknown, overlooked, and emergent? Like, how would I know which one to use when I'm assessing needs?
So this one usually goes for the known. All of it. So things that you know already, you have documented, it's written already in your SRS document. Hundreds, could be hundreds of things, yeah? Every department here at Al Faisal will have his own requirement. But how will you prioritize this? Which one to release first? Now this goes into, this is one model, by the way, you have others. You can just do it in a scale of high priority, medium priority, low priority. This is also working. But again, Moscow is one of the, I think, most reliable, and even in Capstone, like, you will see this a lot. All right, I think I'll stop it here today. This is just a sample, let me show you. That's a sample of a priority management tool. It shows you the requirement here, regardless of the text, okay? Its own number, its own priority. So this is high, medium, low priority. And same for the complexity level as well. Is it high complexity, medium complexity, low, and so on. Okay? So we'll resume inshallah from there next time. Okay. Whoever missed the attendance, please.